The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri ready to kick off. They got us underway. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, they've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A low line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball.
That shit is not on my settings, man.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
That's why you can't let people play your game, man. Somebody F my settings up.
Ready to go with a fresh possession.
This ain't my playbook. This ain't my playbook or nothing.
Trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for space. It's not. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
There on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Jaquan, I'm kick your ass. I know it was you.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Boogie narration volume set to 100. Boogie narration volume set to 100. Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Second down coming up. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Slings it downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You can tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Come on, y'all, catch the ball.
Caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. And you
Damn, I don't know what my
there.
passing
They
shit
shrink
on.
windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last.
Who cares? Pop-ups on screen, man.
He's fumbled again today.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Playbook is ass, man.
42 facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands. It's clapped. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Back has it. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. They finally make the stop, of the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Come on.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. It's picked off. That's number 10. Past the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Missouri! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quarterback making checks. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knox. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over Cal. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff.
He got my kick meter messed up and everything. This shit.
After that last drive.
I'm an LJ Quan up.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Huh? You say what?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over. But
How about a nigga playing my game? I'm fucked up my fit.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
I'm probably gonna say that.
Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unleashes one. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. And they're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else
breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Hike the ball.
That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
This playbook is ass. And it's not even an Arkansas playbook. That would have been straight in with Arkansas playbook.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield.
Damn, that was me. I should have stayed with that, bro. Should have stayed with him.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. He
didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Come on, you right there.
Incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
There's a lot of QBs.
You suck, 25.
And when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to
How you get the pass off?
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Williams. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got a little space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The corners are walked up tight. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Missouri gets to the line quickly. From the gun. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The give on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Game is tied. Just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Missouri wants to go fast. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. Jukes his way for more. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. On the run, it's knocked. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Run in the red zone. It's Knox. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
Send out the kicker here. And the chance for victory is straight ahead. A field goal attempt from right down the middle. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good right down the boulevard. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Hit the crossbar and denied, and the game is over. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So